getting old. How y'all doing this morning? So I am, nobody wants to see me chewing gum. It's out here. Just put that gum in too. That got it. I am screening some grindings this morning. Asphalt grindings. We have some asphalt grindings up here in a pile. And I'm screening them with an 1.5-inch screen, and I'm using them to put on my building pad where we're going to build the hay building up here. So that's what I'm into this morning. It's Friday, and I'm waiting on hay to dry. I'm probably gonna go kick hay here in a little bit. I got hay on the ground that I mowed Wednesday night. Here's the building pad. I've already got a couple of loads out there. The building pad is not finished. This outer corner out here where the most fill is at is not up to grade yet. And the reason it's not up to grade yet is because it needs more dirt. We've got it cut to the grade we want it, but we need more dirt. And we've got lots of dirt around the building that we can cut, but we haven't cut the topsoil off of that yet because we want to cover up what we've already got on grade, because there is a certain size, a certain square footage that you can have open as far as like no grass or gravel on it without having an erosion permit, and that's under 10,000 square feet. You have to stay under 10,000 square feet or you have to get an erosion permit. So what we're doing is we're grading a little bit at a time, and then we are get this thing reversed here. Got it back under this conveyor. Grading a little bit at a time, then we're covering it up with asphalt grindings to prevent erosion, and then we'll strip more topsoil and continue grading. Now, it's taken us a while to get this done because we're just kind of doing it as we have time. We just haven't like got it to just go at it and work on it all day. And one day we were going to work on it all day, and we worked on it about 2 hours, and then it started pouring the rain. I mean, just flat 5-inch an hour rain. So that shut us down that day, and we just really just ain't had time to work on it. So while I'm waiting on hay to dry, I'm working on it. Anyway, here's my setup. I got the Arctic truck I'm hauling with, and then we got a McCloskey 412 screening machine, and we got a little pile of grindings right here, and I'm using the 963 to load the grindings, and these are my tailings. This is what's coming out of the screening machine. We don't want this big stuff on our building pad. So I'm ready to fire this thing back up, and I do have a plan for some of these tailings. You remember that mud hole when I was seeding that land where I had the rock picker and everything? I'm going to put some of those in that mud hole, and I got to put a pipe in there too, but I'm going to use that as a base in that mud hole. And then I'm going to screen some more of these and put over top of them so it'll be smooth on top. I plan on filling up that mud hole with that rough stuff. Let's fire this thing back up. dang loader that you can stick that camera to. You would think in this big, heavy cat loader there'd be some metal in this cab. It's all covered with felt.
got us a load here, so I'm going to shut the grinder down. Not grinder, screening machine. I keep calling this thing a grinder for some stupid reason. I guess cause I'm screening grindings, and I'm mixing screening with grinding. I don't know. Anyway, it's kind of stupid, but I'll get it figured out. But some of these asphalt grindings come from the airport across the road. There's a private airport across the road from here, and they ground all they milled all the asphalt off of it the other day, and we regraded it, and they're getting ready to repave it. On the pole, we just planted a pole up here since we knew we'd be working, you know, just whenever we had time, instead of setting up a tripod every time we wanted to work and have different grade every time. I'm getting ready to take the D5G, which is behind my truck, and I'm going to start pushing these grindings down on the pad. I got some water over here. I'm going to try to push that. I've got a ditch cut right here. There was a little bit of a low spot back here in the corner where we was digging with the excavator because we couldn't get the dozer backed up in there. But yeah, I was trying to drain it with this ditch, and I drained most of it, but there's a little bit still left. I want to just trim that off, and then I want to fill it up with grindings. The grindings will be a little deeper there. But over there, all this is on grade here, but over there in that corner is still low. We got to work on that corner. And once I get these grindings on the pad, then that'll free us up to open up more land. And then we can, we'll take this grass and topsoil off, and then we'll cut cut this down, because the building's gonna go about right here. We're gonna have a road here, so we got to cut all this down actually lower than what the building pad is, so it can drain away from the building. Then the back side, you're going to be able to drive out the back of the building, so all that back there has got to be cut down. So we got plenty of dirt. It's actually going to be too much dirt by the time it's all said and done, but right now we don't have enough dirt for the corner. So this dozer has the micro fin laser control on it. That's what we're grading this with. Got a laser receiver up there, and it is adjustable. You can adjust it all. You can adjust the receiver up and down from the cab. You can adjust it about 4 feet, I think. You don't have to get out and move the receiver up and down. It should already be set for subgrade, because the laser's in the same place, and the dozer hasn't been anywhere but on this job.